Good morning. Happy Monday. It has been a hot minute since I've gone live because I'm teaching summer school, and so my mornings are totally out of whack right now. And I have like Paisley goes to summer school early, and then I stay home with Pistol till about 11. Then I take her to her grandpa's, but sometimes she doesn't let me get ready. That's why I haven't gone live. I'm just taking the yesterday's glue off my lashes. And so, but this morning she was ready to go to her grandpa's early, and so my husband took her before he went to work, and I was like, good, I could do live. Okay, so I've already moisturized. I used my Seint cream. I let that soak in for at least 20 minutes before I put on my makeup. It is super thick. It's really good stuff, but your makeup will not stick to your face if you put it on then try to put on your makeup. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use the Seint. Actually, it comes in this, but I put it in this spray bottle right here because I broke the nozzle in my old one. This is a new one. I just got this one in Saturday. But I'm going to spray my Seint setting spray as my primer on my Perfecto blending bud. And I'm just going to rub this all over my face. This is what I don't use like primer anymore. I use setting spray for my primer. I find that helps with the makeup sticking and lasting all day long. So let's go ahead and put this all over. And then we will let that sit for just a second while we put on our eyebrows. And I love to use the contour color Ash for my eyebrows. Let me see, find my eyebrow pencil. Okay, so Seint, if you're not familiar with Seint, Seint comes in a palette. So normally people will start off with this size or show you, or this size. These are good. This is my bundle 3 and 4. This is bundle 2, and then bundle number 1. I don't know where that palette. Oh, that's not it either. I don't know where my little, I have oh, right here, bundle number 1. So when you buy in bundles, you get a discount. It's cheaper, you save money. So you save anywhere from $10 to $48, just depending on what you go with. But this is obviously a big mambo jumbo one. You don't need this one, but everything is in one palette. So here is your like full face. Here are your lips and cheeks, and then eyeshadows. You don't have to start off with that much. If you are addicted to like I am, then you'll eventually get this much plus more. Okay, so I'm going to take my eyebrow brush. I'm just going to brush up those eyebrows a little bit. And I'm actually going to use the contour color Ash for my eyebrows. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to very lightly dip it. And I'm going to outline them first at the bottom. And I did have mine microbladed, so that's a stencil that I'm using, but I had it done so like 3 years ago. 3 years ago or 4 years ago. It's been a while. And so they're super faded. Okay, so I like to do the bottom first, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to fill them in using hair-like strokes. And I'm doing the same way that the hair is growing, the same pattern. So I'm going to go up right here like that, fill them in, and I want to do hair-like strokes so it looks more natural. And then like this hair is laying, grows this way, so I'm going to go do it this way. Make sure I fill in my arch. And just see how that looks a little bit more natural. And we'll brush it out in just a second and kind of lighten them up where they're not as dark. Make them a little bit thicker. That is the style right now. Big, bushy eyebrows. Same over here. And this is actually like a really forgiving look. I messed up right there. Take that spoilie and just rub it out. See how forgiving this is? Super, super easy just to fix it. See, I messed up right there, so I'll just take that spoilie and work it out. And then this is the eyebrow I always have a hard time with. Okay. And then I take that spoilie and I'll just brush them and kind of lighten up those lines down there so they're not looking too boxy. Ugh, having issues with that one. Oh well. Okay. Alright. So hopefully that'll fix. Okay. Alright, so for my eyeshadow, I thought I'd show you guys the color Lullaby. I've been asked to do like more matte. So I'm going to take my Buffy brush and I'm going to use my main highlight, Aura, for my eyeshadow primer. So I'm barely dipping that into my tin. I'm just going to take that and just put it on my eyelid. And this also helps because I wear false eyelashes, it helps my false eyelashes stick easier. Okay. Alright, so there is that. Got something in my eye. Good morning, good morning. Okay, and then before I do my eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on my eyelashes because you want that glue to get tacky before you try to put it on your eyelids, because if you try to put it on right away, it just slips and slides. So I like to put it on my eyelashes, and these are literally from Walmart. These are just the Kiss lashes from Walmart, and the Kiss adhesive. I wear the number 11s. I cut mine down. They're a little bit, if I don't do that, they're too long for my eyes. They make my eyelids look droopy. And so I cut mine down a little bit. So see how that glue is like a white? When it turns like an iridescent purple, that's when I know it's ready. So I just set them down. Same right here. See, they're super simple lashes. They're not heavy. I've tried like more expensive lashes and they're too heavy for my eyelids. So just do that. Okay, so let that get tacky. We're gonna go ahead and put some eyeshadow on. That I would do Lullaby today. It's a matte mauve. And see, look at all these shadows. All the eyeshadows, everything's sold separately. Like, you don't have to buy like a full palette to get one color. So see how I'm kind of running low, whoops, on my like Aura right here? I could just go online, order this 10, it's $14, free shipping all the time. Same with your eyeshadows. You don't have to buy like a full palette to get like 2 colors that you love. Like when you run out of one color, just go online, pay $12, free shipping, and get your eyeshadow. So this is Lullaby right here. It's kind of like a dark mauve, and I like to use a blend brush, to put this on. So I'm going to put it all over like this because it doesn't pick up as much color, and so I'm not going to do too dark. I want to go light, a really simple matte eye today. Same over here. And that way, and also like if you're using an eyeshadow for the first time, a color, use the blend brush because it's easier just to build it up than have to take it back down. So like the smudge brush is good, but it picks up a lot of product at once. And so you may be like, ooh, that's too much. Get your coffee. And put this all over like that. I'm just going to go back and forth and blend it. That. See, just adds a slight pop. Definitely go darker on this if you want to. But we're just going to do a really simple eye, nothing too dramatic, because I'm going to go or just teach for half a day and then I come home, put my hair up, put some riding clothes on, and I go to the arena and I practice. And I actually have I give riding lessons too, and I have a little girl coming over to get some riding lessons. So I'm probably going to end up sweating all this off. I had to wash my hair twice this weekend because we were so sweaty. Okay, so I'm going to go around to the dome part, and I'm going to take Cupcake right here, and I'm going to go from the arch out. I'm going to flip that over and blend it so our makeup flows, not stacked. Same over here. Like that. That's it. Okay, now my eyelashes are ready. I take a pair of, these are the Kiss tweezers, and the only reason why I'm using them is like I cannot find my other tweezers. I don't know what I do with them. And I just pick them up in the middle and make sure. Get a little handheld mirror. I look down. I push in the middle like that. And see how it's tacky, so it sticks right away, but it's not completely dry. Okay, and then I just kind of push them up. That. It just takes literally just some practice. I do have lashes, but they're itty bitty. Okay. Just push them up. Okay. And then what I like to do is, after I put them on, I take a little bit more glue and I put it on this inside corner right here because my lashes tend to lift. So I'm going to put it on the inside corner and let that glue get a little tacky. And that's it. Okay? See how easy those are? It just takes practice. And it's actually faster for me to put on eyelashes now than it is for me to put on mascara. Alrighty, so I'm waiting that glue to completely dry. I'll go ahead and do my face. Okay, I wonder if I should put my, I think I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm burning up. It's officially summer in McCurtain County. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and do my face. My most favorite part. Use my 10s. Everything is done in one layer. So when you get color match, I'm going to color match you to your contour, which is, I'm going to take the hack brush. And the contour color I'm using for the summer is Astoria. It's darker. That's because I'm like tanning more. And so I want my face to look more tan because I don't self-tan on my face. I'm taking Astoria. This is the hack brush, and this is my favorite brush to use for my contour. Put on my forehead. I'm going to put it on my cheekbones right here. And this is the part that people start freaking out. They're like, that chick does not know what she's doing. Just trust the process. And when it's all done, you're like, wow, that's so pretty. And this is a very dewy look. And then I'm going to do it on my jawline. But make sure I blend really good so it doesn't look like I have a floating head. And then I just take it and then I just kind of take it down my neck right here and blend it really well. Like that. And then I flip over to this end and I do under my lip right here to kind of give that pouty look. And then I do it on my nose up to the inside corner of my eyebrow. So people freak out when it comes to contour, but it's actually like super easy. Once someone shows you where to put it, it's actually not hard at all. And so, and everything is done by one layer. You're not going to stack your makeup on top of itself. And I'm going to make sure that I blend into my hairline because you don't want that like awkward line right here. You want it to go in there like that. And I do take my contour a little bit further down to make my forehead look smaller. Like that. Okay, so there's the contour. Then we're going to switch brushes to the Buffy brush. This is your Buffy brush. And I'm going to take my under eye highlight, which is linen. And I'm going to pop that under. I'm going to chisel out. And I like to do my eyeshadow before all this, just in case there's any fallout. Put it under my eye. Chisel out my eye. My outside corner. Clean up any fallout. I'm going to take my pinky, do that same shade, and I'm going to run it down the bridge of my nose like this and in between my eyebrows. Okay, and we're going to blend it all out, don't worry. Okay, so flip over to the bigger brush. I'm going to take, June is my, I don't know what that noise is. Okay, June is my like shade that I use when I'm super dark from self tanning, but today I'm going to use Aura because I'm not really self tanned. And I'm going to take that bigger brush and I'm going to just apply the, oops, I dipped that into June, that's all right. Everywhere else that I did not put anything. So you don't want to be stacking this on top of each other. It will not look right. So you're treating this as like a paint by number game. See, this is all going. You don't want to stack this because then it won't look right. It won't blend. It'll look really oily. And I'm barely tapping this into my 10. Okay. And that's it. Then we're going to take the blush and bronzer brush and we're just going to stipple motion. Actually, I like to use the Buffy brush to blend right here around my eyebrows so I don't mess up my eyebrows. And down my nose and between my eyebrows and along the bridge of my nose. Like that. And not around. You can see how I'm just blending that out. And look how flawless this looks. It's really like once you come up with a technique, and if you have more textured skin, this is the best brush to blend with. There's so many different ways, there's so many tips. I have so much up my sleeve that I can help you with. I've played with so many different techniques. Okay, and the blush and bronzer brush, and you're just going to stipple motion that. Go around your contour. Do not worry about blending your contour. That. See, I'm going around. And we're going to use extra setting powder and extra setting spray because it is so unbelievable hot. It's supposed to be like over 100 degrees for the next 10 days. I'm going to have to fix this eyebrow. It's going to be killed. See, I'm just going around there. But look how pretty look how flawless that looks. Kind of. Then I like to take, there is a blend brush. Let me get that. And I'm just kind of going to soften up that contour lines like that. Every time I go live, my nose starts to itch. But look how flawless this looks. All right, so here comes my favorite part. But first, let me fix that eyebrow. It's bugging me. I need to get them microbladed. I just haven't had the money. Every time I have the money, something comes up. Or we like been putting it back into our extra money's been going all towards the ranch. We've been building new pens, new working pens. Bought arena lights for my arena so I can start riding in the evenings. It's too hot. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the Bella bronzer, and this is an extra step you don't have to do, but it's my favorite. I feel like it's a total game changer. So I take my finger, I take that Bella bronzer, and I'm just gonna put that directly on top of my contour because it adds this wonderful summer glow. And because the contour shadows, but this puts like a sun kiss, like you've been out in the sun tanning. It just gives a really pretty sun kissed look to you. And then, where's that brush? I'm going to go back to my Hack brush, take that bronzer, and I'm just going to chisel out my nose like that. And then I take that blush and brush, and I don't do it right here because it makes it look dirty. That's my opinion, but. And so take that blush, and look how easy this is. And you don't need a lot. That's why I don't use the brush, because the brush will pick up too much to apply it. But I like to use this blush and bronzer brush to blend it. But look at that pretty glow. So I'm just going to blend that into the hairline like that. And then on my cheekbones. See, it's really, really simple. You just have to practice. Like when I first got this makeup, I was not used to applying makeup like this. I was used to like foundation, then some like a contour stick or a bronzing powder. I wasn't used to I was used to doing it so complicated and so many steps. And then when I finally figured out what worked, I was like, oh, yeah, this is a total game changer. It's so pretty. And if you're mature skin, this glow, you're going to be like shook on how beautiful this glow makes you look. But look at that. How pretty that is. Seeing that contour blended in. So we're just added shadows, added a beautiful glow to my face. Now we're going to go into lips and cheeks. So lip and cheeks. So these can be used for your blush as well as your lipstick. So I'm going to come in with Delilah. It's a really bright color, but it's like a matte. It's not glossy. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go in the upper part of my cheekbones right here above my contour. I don't like to do it on the apples of my cheeks. For me personally, I feel like it makes my face look like droopy. And so I apply everything higher and up. So you notice when I do my blending, I go up and out. A stipple motion. And I barely used any Delilah. And there is actually a lip and cheek bundle that you can get, and it comes with like 8 different colors for a good price. Look how pretty that is. Just a slight pink. And then we'll come back to lips in a minute. I like to add an illuminator, which is like, it gives your face a really beautiful glow. And I like to use the blend brush, this end. So I'm going to use Photoshop today, and I'm going to take this in a blend brush. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose like this. And then I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to go on the higher parts of my cheekbones like that. And up like that. Look at that glow. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to go back to the dome part of my blend brush, and I'm going to take that same illuminator. I'm just going to pop it on the inside corners of my eyes just to brighten them up a little bit. Not much. Like that. See how pretty that is? And just blend it into, you could definitely go like super dramatic, but you don't have to. Okay, so let's go back to Delilah, the same color that I put on my cheeks. Take my finger, I'm going to put just a little bit on my lips. So I barely used any. And I'm going to use Petal right here, another lip and cheek. I'm going to put that on top and soften up that bright pink. See? Okay. Then I'm going to take a little bit. This is the Airspun powder. I use this. It's from Walmart. I use it for under my eyes, to set under my eyes. And I take the neutral color. I use my Perfecting Blending Bud. I'm just going to put this just under my eyes right here, especially because it's so humid. We're going to really need to focus on setting our makeup. But I only use this just under my eyes. You can use it all over, but it will do like a more mattifying look, which is if that's what you're into and you go for it. I did a little bit too much on this. It's all right. But I know people who do this whole makeup and then use a setting powder for all over because they would rather have more mattifying look. But I'm all about the dewy look. But I just like to set that just under my eyes. This is a very messy powder. It's all over. And then I'll take my setting spray, the same spray I used for my primer. I'll spray that directly on. And I'm going to do extra. And notice I did not finish I didn't do mascara or eyeliner yet. I do that after I do my setting spray. And it takes about 30-40 seconds to dry. Or I just take like an old Christmas bag and I'll dry it like this. But I did do extra because it is hot out there. It's hot in my office. And see how dewy it makes it look. Super, super pretty. I used to be a mattifying, like a matte girl. Like I loved having my makeup matte. But then like looking back, I was like, oh my gosh, like my face looks so dull. And so I'm so happy that I found this that just brings life back into my face. Alrighty. So then I got a new eyeliner. Let me get something to clean my brush with. And it is the Seint eyeliner. And I'm going to take this brush, because I like this little angled brush. I need to clean it using the Seint brush cleaner. And you can actually, after you clean your brush, it dries so fast. See, I just spray it and then I just rub it back and forth. It dries really, really fast, so you can use your brush right away. So I'm just going to clean that. I'm just making sure that I definitely need to make sure that I clean it really good before I put on my eyebrows with it tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to show you the new. So here is the Seint eyeliner. It's a black, it's a cream. I'm going to put it on my waterline. So I'm just going to dip that. I'm just going to go under my eyelashes. Kind of just closing that gap. I just got this in Saturday, so I haven't even used it yet. So far, I'm loving it. Yeah, I like that. It's not too harsh. It's super light. Wait, textured wise. Yeah, I like that. It's super soft. It's not as like potent and as eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I like that. It's easy to put on. Yeah. See? I like that. Okay. So I gotta remember, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this because I know me and I will forget tomorrow that I use this for eyeliner and I'm gonna end up having black eyebrows. Okay. I should just get another one of these. Okay. Alright, so mascara and I am done. And I just use Walmart mascara. Like I found this, I got like, these are like $9 for 2 of them the other day. Need to glue that down. Alrighty. There it is. There is my look. Very, very glowy, simple. Lullaby is so pretty. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, I have discounted bundles. Just send me a private message. If you need to be color matched, send me a message or I'll send you my color match form. And it's easier that way so you can look at all the bundles too. But you guys have a good day. I love you and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.